Hi YouTube, this is Duke. I know I haven't made a video in about a month or so, but what I wanted to do was sit down and make a quick video, explaining what I'm playing right now. I have a series of videos coming up. The first in the series of videos I'm going to do, it's rendered. I just have to upload it to YouTube, but something's been keeping me a little busy. Among my personal life and other things, but when I have precious little time to play video games, I've been stuck playing this game, Call of Duty Black Ops. And I wanted to sit here and basically talk about my impressions of Call of Duty multiplayer as a whole after a few months of playing it. I played Black Ops on the PS3 for about a month. I prestiged once on there, but I have a lot of friends I play with on the 360, so I switched over to here, and I actually got this copy for free off of my future nephew. So, and I played Modern Warfare 3 for a few months. That got old, and I burned out on Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer so much that I couldn't turn my 360 on for a month or two. So I decided to dust it off and play it a little bit since my friends are on playing it. So I'll give my impressions of it real quick. And just to show you that this isn't another video that's going to shit all over Call of Duty's multiplayer, well, for the most part, I'm going to start off like with the strong strengths of the series. I definitely have some pros with the series, and that has to do with the single player campaigns are very, very good. I really enjoyed Modern Warfare 3's single player campaign. Black Ops, not so much. It was alright. The story was a little out there. Like, I had to, when I went to work after I beat it, I had to actually read the plot lines on the Call of Duty Wikipedia and really get the story down as to what happened. But once I read it, like, everything clicked. So it was a little, it didn't really tie things up as well as I thought it could, in other words. But the setting was cool. There's one nitpick I had about single player, and I'll get to that in a minute. Other things I generally like about Call of Duty multiplayer is that it's easy to pick up and play. If you haven't played shooters, it's pretty lenient towards you, which I guess it's its blessing and its curse. And if you're a veteran of first-person shooters like me, you're pretty much going to feel right at home with it anyway. So the biggest strength of Call of Duty, I think, is due to its popularity, is that you can pick up and play it in like 10 minutes, and then you can put it back down, and you don't have to, like, you're not really missing out on anything. It's a really pick up and play type game. Like I said before, another pro is the single player campaign. Modern Warfare 3's campaign rocked. I didn't play Modern Warfare, I didn't play Modern Warfare 2, but I know Modern Warfare 3 tied up the story to that series, and even without playing the first two, it was awesome. But the multiplayer in Modern Warfare 3, not so good. I didn't like the maps. The multiplayer maps in general are good. I prefer the maps in Black Ops to Modern Warfare 3, but they're just too cluttered. They're too small. Though I didn't like the weapons in Modern Warfare 3, really. Like, pretty much every gun felt the same. The net code was worse in Modern Warfare 3 than it is in Black Ops. I have Black Ops actually on right now. I was playing a few matches. Another positive to the Call of Duty series would have to be the sound production. Love the sound production, and even if you have headphones, they work really well. Matter of fact, speaking of headphones, I'll be right back. If you really want to get the most out of Call of Duty, get yourself a pair of these. These are Logitech F350s, F150s, something like that. This is a wireless headset, obviously. Man, this enhances pretty much any game you're playing, and the main reason I got it, these are universal. They work with the TV, the 360, the PS3, and obviously if you're watching a movie. So that's one of the main reasons I got these, because they're universal across all the platforms. You can really hear how well the sound in Call of Duty is if you wear a pair of these. So I highly recommend it. A little on the expensive side. I paid a little over $100 for these, and I think that was even on sale So, and I think they have like an updated model out now, like the G950s or something like that. So, you know, check them out. They're definitely worth it. The maps and multiplayer, of course, are really, really well done. Like I said, Black Ops maps are better than Modern Warfare 3's maps because Black Ops maps are they're larger. I think they're better thought out, as well as like just running around in the heat of a match and such. But that's pretty much all of the positives I have to say for as much as I played of Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops so far on the 360. Then we get to the stuff that pisses me off. And I have a little cheat sheet here in case I forget. Well, I guess it's not really a cheat sheet now if you know about it, right? The respawning enemies in the single-player campaign in Blobs. I play on Veteran because I'm not a fucking pussy. And Veteran is hard for all the wrong reasons in Black Ops. It wasn't so bad in Modern Warfare 3, but from what I've read online, the Veteran campaign in Modern Warfare 3 is one of the easiest ones in the entire series, so that's probably why. The Veteran campaign in this game is fucking bullshit. Some horrible asshole at Treyarch wants to design the single-player campaign by putting these invisible spawn barriers throughout the map, and you have to move up to this barrier, or else the enemies are just going to respawn and respawn and respawn and respawn over again. It was so bad, I can think of at least 3 sections in this game where I almost just shut it off completely. You know, I got so fucking pissed off at this game, and I went to work and I saw there was YouTube videos. There were YouTube videos for walkthroughs of sections of these levels, just how to get past them. You know, and pretty much all the strategy is take cover, move up, which is like a 50-50 chance, because there's almost always going to be enemies hiding behind a fucking crate somewhere, and it's going to kill you in 1 or 2 shots. You know, it's so bad. Like, pretty much the enemies breathe on you and you fall over dead. And then, you know, you have to, since you're right at the end of the current checkpoint you're on and you're getting right to the next checkpoint, that's naturally where you die, right when you're about to get to the next checkpoint, and then you have to go back and you have to do all that shit all over again. There's sections of this fucking game I've done like 50 times in a row. There's no reason for it. When are developers going to learn the difference between authentic challenge, where you have to think outside the box to get through the game, like I use like Portal for example, and developers who play games and use, you know, they design games around cheap shit, like, oh, let's throw you into a room with a fucking butter knife and throw 1,000 enemies at you and call it challenge. No, that's just bullshit. It's not fun. You know, challenge can be fun if you do it right. This, so that's about it with single player. Otherwise, I enjoyed the story and everything. Now into multiplayer. This game fucking hates me. And I like to always describe it as battered wife syndrome. And I say that because, you know, I start playing this game, I kind of fall in love with it, you know, especially when I'm playing with friends and it's action oriented and everything's going well and we're, you know, just stomping lobbies and stuff like that. We actually played a game last night where we played ground war domination most of the time, and we actually got a message sent to all 9 of us, you know, accusing us of hacking. And I think our top guy went like 68-4, and he was not hacking, okay? And I guess this guy reported every single one of us for hacking, you know, like, fucking people are ridiculous sometimes. Just to throw it out there, I don't believe in hacking. I don't believe in cheating. I'm the type of guy who can't say I won or I beat a game or whatever if I was cheating, okay? If I pop in an NES game and I use a Game Genie to get to the last level and beat the last boss, I didn't beat the game. You know, I'm authentic. I go through games legit. So, just so you know, just throwing it out there. But, you know, back to the battered wife syndrome, sometimes this game is a nightmare to play alone. Like, sometimes, you know, you come home from a hard day of work, and you don't have dinner ready, and the game beats the shit out of you for some reason, and you're standing there wondering why, and you know, oh, I thought you loved me, I thought we had something special here, and you got bruises all over you, and then the next day it comes back and it tells you how sorry it is, and it loves you, and it turns around and does the same fucking thing again, okay, you know, and of course you stick around because, you know, you remember the good times, and you're hoping it's going to change, and it never fucking changes. You know, it just throws me like a good match 2 or 3 times, and then it just shits all over me the next dozen matches. And some of these people, you know, I know that it's a team-oriented game, and I know you're supposed to communicate with people, but some of these people are fucking stupid who play this. You know, I mostly play domination, and I think the biggest problem is with pubbies is that they play domination like it's team deathmatch, and I don't understand why. If you want to play team deathmatch, go play team deathmatch. I don't fucking care. Just don't play team deathmatch when you're on my fucking team when I'm playing domination. You know, you want strategy for domination? Here's all the strategy you need. There's 3 control points, and whoever controls those control points the longest gets points, and whoever gets the most points wins. So what the fuck do you think you have to do? Do you run around aimlessly in a corner of the map getting shot at? That's what my team does 90% of the time. No, you know what you do? You run around the map and you defend the control points. Seriously, that's all you do. I played a fucking match. I have it written down here. I played a match on launch, domination. It was a couple of days ago, and we managed to lose by 52 points. I was doing everything. I was pretty much the one-man team, you know, and I'm not saying I'm a great player or anything, because I'm not. I don't think anyone should say they're a great player in this game, because it's all based on luck anyway, but whatever, I digress. I was playing this game. We lost by 52 points, and I saw the final stats. There was one person on their team that literally went 0-18. So they had a vegetable on their fucking team, and they still won by 52 points. How do you fuck that up? God. You know, people are so fucking stupid, man, on a game that's so simple. I hate to see these people play Battlefield and try to control vehicles and shit. This is nothing. This is fucking like Babby's first FPS. This is like Shooters 101. You can't even fucking play this game right? One of the things that really pisses me off about Blobs is, say I'm going into a match. I get thrown into a random lobby or whatever. I go into this match, say it's domination. The other team is winning. I mean, the other team literally has 160 points and my team has 50 points. If I leave that match and I decide, you know what, I don't want to get butt fucked in this match, I want to leave and try and find another one. You know what Black Ops does? It counts, it goes on your combat record as a loss. Why? I mean, I think like KD, like kill-death ratios are bullshit, and I'm going to get into that in a minute, so I may be contradicting myself when I talk about how combat record is, you know, I'm being pissed off about that, but still, it's the principle of it. I didn't go into this match. I'm spectating this match. I'm not even in it. I'm not, you know, influencing it in any way. But if I leave that match, if I don't decide to go into that match, it counts as a loss. That's actually something Modern Warfare 3 did right. They took it out where if you leave a match, if you go into a match spectating in Modern Warfare 3 and you decide not to play it, it won't count as a loss. But in Black Ops it does. Hopefully in Black Ops 2 it doesn't. And even if I go into these matches, there's a lot of matches I've been into where my team is only 10 points down. I'll still join that match because there's still a chance we can win that game, but no. You know, like, people are so immature with this fucking game. Like, if they start losing by like 20 points, like, my team will start leaving one by one. You know? Like, why? You still have a chance to come back if you play like I do. I'm not the best fucking Call of Duty player ever, trust me. I've only been playing this a few months, but I know enough to reload after I kill someone. I know enough to take cover when I'm reloading. I know enough to shoot down aircraft with my law. I know to you know, stay around control points and defend like a high traffic area of the map so we can hold the control points and get more points for ourselves. People don't even know how to do that. That's basic common sense shit. You know? It just pisses me off. But, you know, there's matches where the netcode isn't the greatest either. Then again, my internet connection isn't the greatest. We have like an entry-level DSL from Verizon here, so, you know, it's not the greatest connection, but it gets the job done. But still, like, I'll have 3 or 4 bars on my bandwidth meter, and I'll still have spotty hit detection. Like, is there some magical fucking unicorn armor that you're supposed to unlock in this game? Like, I don't get it. I fire, all my shots land on people. I use the M16, so 3-round bursts, and I hit like all 3 rounds in the burst on someone. I'll shoot like 4 bursts at someone and they won't die. I've seen people walk right through my fucking bullets. Alright? And yet, if I go to another match and my shots will land and I'll kill them like I'm supposed to. But it's so random as to what you're supposed to do. And it's not like there's like one person bringing down the bandwidth of the entire match. It just happens randomly. It doesn't matter what, you know, how good or how bad the bandwidth is for one other person in the lobby. It's just fucked up. Another thing I wanted to talk about was kill-death ratio. KD. It's all about that KD. Let me tell you something about KD. Fuck KD. Okay? No one gives a shit. Okay? No one cares that you're padding your KD with lopsided matches on Nuketown, because we all know you're fucking doing that, okay? It's almost sad and comical how serious people take an arbitrary set of numbers on the internet. I mean, people take this shit seriously. Like, it's almost as if they project their kill-death ratio in Call of Duty as a measure of who they are as a person, and it's just fucking pathetic. No one cares. No one cares what your KD is going to be in Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops when Black Ops 2 comes out. So, give it a rest, alright? And, you know, that goes on to, as an extension to people who actually think they're good at this game. You're not. Stop kidding yourself. This game might as well be... Excuse me, this game might as well be set in a cornerstone in a Vegas casino somewhere, because that's how much luck this game takes to win, okay? I've seen people shit talk all the time because they, you know, they won a couple matches with going like 37-6 or something like that, and they don't even have the highest score, which means they weren't really doing objectives anyway. Sometimes they just happen to have the highest score because of their kills, which doesn't mean shit in a domination game, but I digress. You know, I've been in gunfights, like I was talking about before, where I would put 3/4 of a clip into someone, and someone would sneeze in my direction or throw a fucking pebble, like kick some dust in my face as they run past me, and I fall over dead. So, you know, unless you have, you know, a couple dozen shamrocks shoved up your ass, you're probably not going to win anyway. And even if you do win, that's usually the case. I'm the type of guy that likes to win games based on, you know, skill, map knowledge, you know, my tactics I use during games, and really none of that really matters. It really depends on what type of people are playing and if they're going to work as a team or not. That's what's going to win your games. Because like I said, like I was talking about my group of friends before, they're way fucking better than me. You know, I feel like no matter what I do, my team is so good. I could sit in a corner and I could face like a fucking rock during the entire match and we would still fucking win. You know, that's what it comes down to. So don't think you're Rambo, you know, don't think you're running there guns a-blazing and you're doing, you know, you're carrying the team all by yourself and you're just hot shit and you're awesome, and who fucking cares, okay? You know, and I just wanted to get on here and talk about some Call of Duty real quick, to put something on my YouTube account that I promise you isn't going vacant anytime soon. So I hope you guys enjoy the videos. That's my mantra for now. Stay tuned for my new video series. That video will be uploaded in a few days, and take it easy. And for God's sake, memorize the maps in combat training before you jump into domination. Please, for the love of God. It's not complicated. See you guys.